Hello, smisha Andrew Grant McKinney, agus hami yolaki actri na Gaeltacht. I'm Andrew Grant Mackenzie and I'm the Highland historian. So I'm very pleased today to be introducing you to the latest product in my online shop, which is the Highland Historian Buff. Now, I've been developing this most of 2020 with Buff, but unfortunately, obviously due to COVID-19, everything got a bit delayed. So I'm very pleased that they've finally arrived and I can now put them up for sale. So just to let you know a bit about this item, I wanted to work with Buff because Buff are a company that have a very good view on being eco-friendly, and they also have good policies for looking after their staff, for the people that produce their items as well. And also every one of these Highland Historian Buffs is made with at least 2 plastic bottles that have been recycled. So it's a good company. It's one that I've been aware of for many years since I worked in outdoor shops, and also I've been wearing these buffs on the Scottish mountains for years and years and years, and they've also always provided me good protection. They are windproof. They're also UPF 50 rated, so they're good for protecting you from the sun, and they keep you warm when it's cold and they keep you cool when it's warm. It's ideal. It is a breathable bit of material as well, but it will stop the wind coming in from the other side. A word on COVID-19 and face coverings. Face coverings is one of the uses of this item, but I and Buff are very keen to make sure that you know that this is not a medical grade face covering, and it is by no means a replacement for a filtered face mask. So whilst in law these can be worn as face coverings in Scottish shops at the moment, it is not its primary use. This is a piece of outdoor wear that is worn for comfort. So I'd like to show you a few of the uses, having said that, of the Buff. The most simple use is basically taking it like that and putting it over your hand, and you've got yourself a little sweatband. Absolutely perfect. You can do a similar thing over your head when you're running, and just stick it like that, and it keeps your hair back, keeps the sweat from running down. Absolutely ideal. You can also wear it if you're a lady as an Alice band, or a man with long hair. Most men do have long hair after all this COVID-19 stuff, and you can also use it as a scrunchie as well in your long hair as well. So just put it in your hair like this. You can also use it for lots of other uses. You can use it as just a very simple neck gaiter, or a scarf. That's perfect. As I've mentioned, you can use it as a face covering. This is a windproof face covering. I quite often wear it like this when I'm in the mountains, or if it's really windy, I can take another 2 layers and pull them up like that. So that makes a 3-layer covering. You can put a filter in between, but that would be more for pollution protection. You can also take part of it and put it over your head like that, and that keeps the wind out of your ears. Or if it's really cold, or if you're skiing or you're ice climbing, then you can bring a layer up just over your face and have your goggles on. Absolutely ideal. You can do some trickier things with the Buff. One of those, if I take it inside out, is protecting your neck from the sunshine. As I said, this is UPF 50 rated, and if you take a layer from the top, you can pull that over and make a cap with a trail, and this trail will protect your neck from the sun. If it's really hot, as it has been in Scotland this year, you can also dip it in water before you do that as well. Whilst it's inside out, you can also take a hand at either end, and you can pull them against each other, and if you pull them tight, you'll end up with a knot in the material, and this creates a little pirate's bandana. You then put it over your head, and there you have it. Absolutely ideal. You can also do something that's slightly more skillful. If you turn it inside out and twist just a couple of times in the middle, and then throw the other material over, you've got yourself a little cap. This is ideal for mountaineering in cold or warmer weather. If you put water on it, if you dip it in a stream or something like that, it'll keep you cool. And this is something that I've used for many years now, and I've really got some good use out of them. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Highland Historian Original Buff.